Hey YouTube, I'm Lizzie and I am the Discount Vegan. I make money-saving recipes and teach you how to garden even in the smallest spaces so that you can save time and money on what you eat and spend it or save it somewhere else. So if that sounds good to you, let's jump into today's video. Okay, today we are making a deliciously moist pineapple bread. So let's go over what we need. 2 cups of flour, half cup of butter, 1 cup sugar, 1.5 teaspoons baking powder, half a teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 cup canned pineapple chunks, half a cup of applesauce, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And of course, this is how much it costs. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is cream your butter and sugar. So get all of that in there. And I'm just using my little hand mixer as well. You can do it by hand with a spatula if you have to. Once that's in there, add your applesauce. If you want, you can add a flax egg or another egg equivalent up to 2 eggs. But I like using applesauce because it's the cheapest generally, and it's the easiest for everyone to kind of get a hold of. And add your vanilla at the same time. And just mix on low again. You just want to mix that just enough until it's fully incorporated, and then we can add the dry ingredients. So although you don't have to, I like to sift all of my dry ingredients together. It just kind of evens things out a lot better, and you don't wind up over mixing as well. So we have our flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. Now I use sea salt, so you're gonna see that at the end. It's totally all right. Just flip her over and pour out the sea salt. because the whole point is to get out the clumps of baking soda, baking powder, and the flour itself. So now all that's left is salt. So dump her in. Now I'm gonna clean off my mixer here. And move over into a spatula. And you just basically want to cut in the flour and all the dry ingredients, and it'll incorporate into your mix. And you can see all the butter is still clumpy, which is nice. You don't want to over incorporate this. Okay, now for your last ingredient, your pineapple tidbits, chunks, whatever you like to call them. Here, for the most part, they are in fact called chunks. I've seen tidbits, but I think they're smaller, to be honest. And a really good tip I like to use is all cold ingredients. So chill your can of pineapple too, and it makes for easy incorporation. And now that's literally done. All we have to do is put it into its bread pan. I use a 9x5 standard bread pan, I believe it is. Okay, so I just have a stick. I see this used like this all the time, and I wanted to do it myself. So here we are. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little difficult. I think I'd much rather use a paper towel, to be honest, and just put the butter on that, but that's okay. So butter the sides and put your delicious pineapple dessert bread in the pan. We don't want to fuss with it too terribly much. And as you can see, it's quite sticky. So you just kind of go in with a knife. You can go in with your fingers, but I don't like the texture, so. And then just spread her out. So just like that, it doesn't look like a lot, but keep in mind this is a very dense bread. It's not going to be too terribly high either. It's definitely more like a pound cake. And turn your oven on to 350, let it preheat. And then put in your bread. Let it go for 30 to 40 minutes and check on it halfway. Always, always check on your oven because everyone's ovens run a little bit differently, you know? So always keep an eye on your ovens when you're using them and check your stuff. You know when things should be done. That's all I'm saying. But this is what works on my oven. Okay, so once it is done, you want to take it out of the oven, leave it in the bread mold for about 10 minutes, then take it out and put it on your rack until it is fully cooled. And just like that, everything is now cooled from the rack that away, and let's check this out. And just like that, the crumb is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and just like that, we are done with today's recipe. It smells so good. This is a great addition if you're gonna have a get-together or going to a get-together. It's great at home. Everyone will love it. And I hope you try it yourself. And I hope you enjoy it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.